On behalf of the Parker Area Chamber of Commerce, I would like to welcome you all to the 2020 Candidate Forum. Our goal tonight is to give you the chance to learn about different candidates and how they might affect your business, your family, and this community. The candidates will introduce themselves and they'll speak about different topics, giving you answers to your questions. This evening, I am also excited to announce the beginning of the Parker Pays It Forward initiative. The one area in which we can all agree is
there is community. Let's elect as I think that we should time to spend the chaperone.
Really quick. There we go. And I haven't hit start yet. So Brandy, go ahead and start with your introductory statements.
Yeah, so my name is Brandy Wilkes, and I am actually not only a Parker native, but I am a third generation Parker resident. So I have watched this community grow from 10,000 people to almost 60,000 people. I was at the first Parker days. I was the first graduating class of Chaparral High School. I am deeply rooted. I've chosen to raise my family here. I have 4 amazing kids. My family owns a business here and has for 25 years, and me and my husband actually have a business here as well. So that's a little about me. I'll tell you more later.
Well, that's perfect. And actually, that's very, very appropriate because the question, overlooking your bio, it's obvious that you have roots here. Please share with us some of your engagements at local schools as well as nonprofits and some of the good works that you've done.
Yeah, absolutely. So my husband and I own a real estate brokerage, and part of owning that in Parker is we want to give back. So like last year for 4th of July, we did a drive for Royal Family Kids, which is part of Southeast Christian Church. And we had a huge fundraiser where we donated backpacks and school supplies to the Royal Family Kids. And Royal Family Kids, if you're not familiar, they are a nonprofit that is a camp for kids in the foster care system to give them love and support and growth. And it was really important because a lot of those kids don't have school supplies and backpacks, so we wanted to give back. We also, our event got canceled because of COVID, but we still donate to Parker Secret Closet because it's an amazing foundation. I have volunteered at so many Parker days that I can't even count. A couple years ago, my husband and I ran a quadrant, which was just fun because I was at the first Parker days and I've been at every one since then. And I have 1 kid at Legend, 1 kid at Ponderosa. I was Chaparral, so we've got all of Parker covered. We are a house divided, and I have 2 more at American Academy. So my family has ran, I didn't get their permission to share their business name, so I'm gonna not, but my family has a local business here that they've had for 25 years. So they're deeply rooted as well. And my grandma and grandpa, my grandma's not with us anymore, but they've been at every single church until they found the one that they set their roots down at. So it's home. I chose to raise my family here and making them the 4th generation of Parkerites in my family, so.
Got it. If elected, how do you envision your partnership with the Parker Area Chamber of Commerce?
So my husband and I were part of the chamber for a while, and we had nothing opposed to it. I think the biggest correlation with the chamber is communication. So the chamber's great at communicating, and the town's great at communicating, and I know one of my other candidates touched on this. I'm actually on the board at the Ponderosa Theater Parents, and I am the communication director there. So I am in charge of getting everybody together as a community. I think one of the frustrations my husband and I had with the chamber was not enough networking, not enough connecting people. Because we were a real estate agent, we were limited on the number of events that we could go to because other agents were there. And ironically enough, we didn't even want it to be about an agent. We actually wanted to connect and find out what other local business owners are and who they are. And so we just kind of went and did it on our own. I've connected with so many local business owners and I love it, but I wish I was able to do that through the chamber because I think supporting the chamber and supporting the town is more important. So the main thing I can do for the chamber is just maybe a more all-encompassing networking opportunity for all business owners.
What would you do to influence the economy here in Parker?
So one of the things that I love about Parker is I remember downtown Parker when it had the old town community center that was shaped like a barn almost. Now the gazebo sits there, and it was just really wonderful. And Mountain Man used to be on the corner of Main Street, and it was always getting candy there. And now I get that feel when I go to the 16th Street Mall. Now, I am not a Denver person. I'm not saying it needs to be anything like Denver, but what I would actually like to see is more mom and pop shops all along Main Street, and encouraging them and finding a way to work with the town on, I know we've got some land for sale and I know we've got some land that's up for debate, but working with people who want to bring more variety instead of just restaurants onto the main street, bring more variety for people to do more local shopping. I love that Jiva had mentioned the electric scooters. My thing is actually given to me by another Parker resident of a trolley system, a way for people to get all around Main Street in a very easy way and enjoy everything about it.
We're down to about 30 seconds. Feel
I'll
free.
talk about.
Sorry.
Sorry, say it one more time.
Oh, we're down to 30 seconds, so feel free to give us a quick summary.
Yeah, so long story short, I have actually read the Parker Master Plan for 2035 from front to back. I live in Newtown, and I was one of the main people fighting the condos. It's very surprising to me how many things in our town in the last 10 years do not follow the Parker Master Plan. The biggest thing for me about the master plan is keeping the nature of our town beautiful and keeping it the hometown country feel, which is why we all choose to live here. So long story short, I want to follow the master plan. So Brandy Wilkes for town council.
All right, Tom, go ahead and break us for commercial.